What's going on, YouTube? This is your man Tech Savvy. I'm in the garage this early Saturday morning, October the 28th, and I'm back in the garage performing some more maintenance on my Slingshot. I'm bringing this video to your attention because this maintenance caught me off guard, and I want you all to be don't get surprised, or don't be surprised if it happened to you. 12 months ago, as of this month, I gave y'all a video on me doing my first initial minimum 500 mile oil change. Well, I jump into my Slingshot today, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm seeing. And I had to go reference it because I actually thought it was an error. So let me jump in right quick and I'll share it with you.
X-band, K-band, Ka-band, laser.
Alright, as you can see, here it is. I roughly got about, from my initial oil change, during the minimum 500 mile marker, the minimum of 500 mile marker for the oil change. I jump in my Slingshot today, and this is exactly what I'm looking at. It's basically telling me it's an oil change that's due, and I honestly thought it was probably a defect or an error code that got sent wrong or whatever the case may be. But I had to go back and reference it because the oil change after the first minimum 500 mile marker, your next oil change shouldn't be until 5,000 miles. Your next 5,000 miles, or the 5,000 mile marker. That's not true. As of this month, 12 months ago, I did my initial oil, and here it is 12 months later, and this is why I'm seeing this oil change is due, because it is now 12 months and I have not reached the 5,000 mile marker. So, make a long story short, this is the exact miles I have on my Slingshot, 3492. The oil change requirement is minimum 500 mile marker for your first, 5,000 miles for the second, or 12 months. In parentheses, whichever comes first. And that's what caught me off guard. So now I am out here getting ready to do another oil change, and I have not reached my 5,000 mile marker because it has now been 12 months since my initial oil change. So giving y'all a heads up, don't get stuck on this 5,000 mile marker for your second oil change if you're not riding your vehicle as much. Since I've been performing a lot of maintenance and upgrades, it's been plenty of times where my Slingshot is just actually sitting up. And now that it's starting to get cool and the weather is wet, the roads are wet, you all know that the Slingshot is not capable of handling wet roads and being in cold weather unless you got your vehicle equipped with a battery connection that can hook up to a hot suit. I got one, I just haven't installed mine yet. So instead of going over an oil change like I did my first initial oil change, I'm gonna just show you exactly what I'm using for the second oil change, and then I'm gonna show you all my points of where I'm actually lifting my vehicle up to perform my oil change. So first thing first, this time I'll be going with the synthetic AMSOIL. It's still AMSOIL, but there's another blend. I'm using the SA 5850. This one, it has the yellow label on it, and this is what I'll be going with for this oil change, which is my second oil change. This is the oil filter that I'll be using. So I'm just letting y'all see all the brands of the products that I use, the model numbers and everything. So just in case you want to switch out and use go this direction with your oil change. As I told y'all, because this is going to be my second oil change, I'm going to do a little bit further, making sure that my brakes and stuff is good. So I'll be using the Dominator Racing Brake Fluid by AMSOIL. This is one that I use all the time for both vehicles, my Slingshot and my Gold Wing. This is the .4 version. This is one that's recommended to use by AMSOIL, so that's what I'll be using. And this product here is, like I told you the first time, every time I do an oil change, I'll be adding octane boost to my fuel. I only do it every time I change my oil. So this product, once I put it in my gas tank, I would not use it again until my next oil change, unless I feel that there's a necessity for me to use a second bottle somewhere in between the oil changes. Now this product here is also by AMSOIL. This is the Synthetic Multi-Purpose Grease. There's some grease points I probably need to look into, and I went on to purchase this. This oil change will go a little bit further for me from my initial one that I did. I'll be adding some more, because basically you have to keep up with your maintenance. If you're not taking it to the dealership, you have to keep a record of what you're doing. So all of you know about your panel display, keeping it up on your maintenance. Also going to the Polaris website for your ride command, keeping up with your maintenance on it. Now keep in mind, I said that the Polaris Slingshot is automatically going to keep up or maintain its own maintenance, informing you, or the Slingshot is going to inform you of error prompts or error messages or maintenance messages that's going to make you stay on top of your maintenance for your Slingshot. So you need to keep a record of it, because no matter what, your Slingshot is still going to inform you that something needs to be performed by you or the dealer in order to make you stay on top of your maintenance for the Slingshot. So be prepared. Like I said, I did change my initial oil, my initial oil change. I did do it 12 months ago. I haven't made it to the 5,000 mile marker, but because it's been 12 months and I overlooked the 12 months part, my Slingshot is now prompting me it's time to do another oil change. There's one more product that I'll be adding or checking. I don't know if I'm gonna be adding it yet. It's the AMSOIL Power Sports Antifreeze Coolant. I'll be checking it, adding it to it, making sure that it's good to go. So this maintenance portion for me, I would not be showing it, because it's simple, changing out stuff and adding fluids and all this type of stuff. But I will be performing this maintenance a little bit more in depth. Now, what I also want to show you is my points of how I actually jack up my Slingshot. I use 2 chock blocks, one in the back and one on one of the wheels in the front. You don't have to use both wheels, because, well, once the wheels jack up in the air, they're actually in the air. But I use a second one in the front, just in the front, on one side. As you can look back there in the back there, you can see the one in the back on the ground, on the back wheel. Okay, now as far as lifting my slingshot up, I have two forms of jacks. Okay, I have two jack stands, but because the lower end of my slingshot is so low, I have to actually go with my motorcycle jack stand, which is my JNS lift here, to actually go up under the lower end or the front end of DEATHSTROKE the Slingshot. Now once I get it up, these are the points that I use. I slide it up on the main bar here, and once I got it up high enough, I use my 3-ton jack to jack it up and to have it sitting on my jack stand. So I have double support for keeping my slingshot up in the air while I'm underneath. So just in case, you know, something do go wrong, I got a backup. Say for instance that my stands automatically come down on me, then I have my second jack stand holding it up in the middle. Or if the JNS jack stand automatically come down on me, I still have my jack stands up under here. So I use double security on keeping up jacking up my slingshot. And let you see it on this side. So you can see the middle bar up under the radiator. My JNS jack stand goes up under it, and my 3-ton heavy duty jack is on the end bar here, where it's keeping it stable on the driver's side here. Okay, I just wanted to share that with you. Now, there's just a quick video to explain to you. Don't get caught up in the 5,000 mile marker for your second oil change, because if you're not riding it, that 12 months is going to creep up on you. No matter if you made it to 5,000 miles, that 5,000 mile marker for that second oil change or not, you're going to get prompt. It's time for an oil change. So giving y'all a heads up, that's what I'm getting ready to do. I hope this information I shared with you help you out, help you be prepared for whatever may happen to you. And if you did reach your 5,000 mile marker for your second oil change, and you did it in 1 month, believe it or not, you'll get prompt. It's time to change the oil, because these vehicles do keep up with exactly what goes on with it. So that's one thing I do like about the slingshot. It's going to keep up with its maintenance, and it's going to make you keep up with the maintenance. So it's no excuse for not performing maintenance or getting it checked out, because these slingshots will tell you it is time for something. So other than that, hey, that's my spiel for today. Y'all enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna get ready to get this oil change and work on a couple other things, and I'll be done for the day. That's my spiel for the day. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.